भाई सॉरी आज बहुत वीडियो हो गया
एक बार फीलिंग्स देख लगा Ryan Rollins corner. Ashwin नहीं चलेगा कहाँ हो गया the hiring the chief officer
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 match between the Mumbai Indians and the Chennai Super Kings. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को बैटिंग लेनी है अच्छा
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
हमारे पास अश्विनी कुमार नहीं है तो
Crowds, the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
रुको भाई, हम अश्विनी कुमार को ही लेकर आते हैं। हम अश्विनी कुमार को ही लेकर आते हैं ताकि अच्छा मैच ही जाए। बहुत सारा नहीं आ गया हो। अश्विनी कुमार, धवल छाबरा कौन है? ये नहीं है। धवल छाबरा पता नहीं कौन है। Vegas now Monday restart play धवल छाबरा कौन है बे? अच्छा दीपक चाहर है क्या वो? हाँ ये दीपक चाहर है, धवल छाबरा नहीं है। अरे भाई रेयान रॉलिंस नहीं है, वो है। ठीक है, हो गया ये। इसमें ये काफी पूरा सही है। आ जाओ।
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhedi Stadium. You join us for this T20.
चेन्नई को बुकिंग से कॉल्ड टेल्स। बैटिंग लेनी पड़ेगी वरना वापस रीस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा मैच, वापस सब नया बनाना पड़ेगा।
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the...
भाई मैच जैसा है वैसा ही खेलना है, अभी उसके लिए मेरे को पूरा वापस करना पड़ेगा मैच। गलती से प्रोटीन में चला गया। अब कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं होना चाहिए।
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wankhedi Stadium. You join us for this T20 between the Mumbai Indians
बॉलिंग लेनी है, हो
The
गया।
right call here, I'd say.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball gets some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
भाई मूवमेंट ही नहीं मिल रहे।
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
ओ भाई ये जानबूझ के मारता है भाई बुमराह के ओवर में। ओ गया
Edged, unplayable. The bowler looks really
गया
confident.
गया गया।
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
देख रहे हैं। ओह
Edge, but it drops safely. 4 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 4 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end.
अरे भाई
Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
रुको
As the bowler pulls out of the delivery, something mustn't have felt right. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Straight to the fielder.
पर से किस खुशी में फील्डर हटा दिए ये कोई हम बताएगा मेरे को?
A few moves made in the field.
ओ भाई
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
कराऊंगा उससे वही शॉट प्ले कराऊंगा। देखो भाई वो एक 4 का बदला लेकर आऊंगा मैं।
Was quick onto that in the infield.
हाँ तो एक फील्डर है ऑलरेडी।
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 10 for 1. Bumrah from the Tata end.
अरे ठीक है, करा लो अभी 2 ओवर डायरेक्ट बाद में।
Just opened the face of the bat really well. It's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
वो सिखाएगा मेरे को कैसे बॉलिंग करनी है।
Couldn't get it through the field. It sounded
6.
good. It sounded really
6.
good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Brilliant shot there.
Oh, gaya.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Ashwini Kumar
Kumar,
bola.
the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Kumar deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
सही बात है.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
2 रन मिलेंगे.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
दो.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Kings, 30 for 1.
बुमराह नहीं. अरे अच्छा मैंने उसको उठाया ही नहीं. शिट. ट्रेंट बोल्ट को.
Going with pace now.
बोल्ट 12th मैन आ गया. कोई नहीं.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
और प्ले चल रहा है भाई. और कितने फील्डर डाले.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
नो बॉल है.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Pandya needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
वो बॉल था भाई. मार ही देता हो कैसे भी करके. उसमें रिस्क उठाना जितना इजी कुछ नहीं है.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 39 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
इसके बाद विल जैक्स वाला लेके आऊंगा.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edge, amazing delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. Pandya. From the Tata end. Santner, the left arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the Tata end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
गया.
That's
Easy.
out. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 4.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Santner with a huge appeal.
Probably missing leg. Missing leg probably.
Jacks coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
अरे अपील नहीं करनी थी, गलती से हो गया था.
Doesn't beat the infield.
दुबे पूरा रेड है. It is R या पार. वही बोल रहा हूँ, दुबे R या पार ही है.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
अरे वापस
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
كم نوعيرة
Goes over the top with that shot.
2 रन मिलेंगे ओ भाई अरे भाई रोहित शर्मा ऑन टॉप भाई क्या खेल लिया भाई
That is quite extraordinary. Tripathi, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
और भाई
Beats the field with a great shot.
That's all right. एक सेकंड गाइस एक ही सेकंड दो मेरे को
Misses everything.
अच्छा अब इसको फंसाऊं कैसे
Pulled away but straight to square leg.
नहीं यार ये साला सब
6
ग्राउंड
runs
शॉट्स
out of
मारेगा
there. The Super Kings are 72 for 2. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Bumrah back into the attack.
बुमराह को नहीं लाना था छाबरा को
Change of
लाना
bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely.
भाई कितनी बार यही होगा
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
और
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
भाई इधर डालूंगा तब भी चौका लगेगा 100% श्योर नहीं लगा थोड़ा ओवर पिच करो क्या उस पर
The bowler
बॉल
stopped
होने
short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
अरे
Edge, amazing delivery. 5 runs
कितनी
added in that
बार
over.
होगा
The
ये
Super Kings are 77 for 2. Jacks from the Garware Pavilion end.
एक को मार का कराओ
Santner back on now.
Coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
लाइक करो गाइस फोर भाई बाजू में से गया देखा ना
Nothing
बॉल
really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot
यही
and
करता है
found the
भाई
gap to get that onto the boundary.
बिकी हुई है गवर्नमेंट
He's
साला
quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
वो तो है फील्डर है
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's a confident appeal.
पहले बैट नहीं था अरे पैड एक और स्पिनर से करा था
Going with spin now.
अरे यार फील्ड चेंज करना भूल गया लग गए
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
लग गए फील्ड चेंज करना भूल गया था गाइस लाइक करो बताते क्यों नहीं हो कि फील्ड चेंज करना होता है अरे
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
सिक्स
Hit
पड़
that one
गया
on the
भाई
up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Couldn't get it through the field.
अब क्यों नहीं मारा
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Jacks with a huge appeal.
नहीं
Straight to the
करेगा वो
fielder.
स्टेप आउट उसको पता है
A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Kings are 95 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming in. Into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end.
ये कैसा फील्ड है शी भाई
Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
6.
That is huge,
6.
enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Pandya deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.
How will he reply?
Tripathi goes again. That's
6.
a huge hit. It's going
6.
way into the stands.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
भाई फोकट के शॉट्स चले गए.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. Jacks from the Tata end.
जैक्स का ओवर नहीं.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Tata end.
नहीं रुको.
The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there.
नहीं ये बच्चों को हर
And
बार
brings up the
सिखाना
half century. Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Well, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 125 for 2. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it.
लियो
That's a confident appeal.
गया भाई अब गया
Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Chennai Super Kings.
Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Tripathi laid it on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Someone different now to bowl that. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
ओ भाई
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
इधर की साइड तो है
Can't get that outside the ring field.
ऐसे नहीं चाहते पुत्र
4 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 144 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
फैन जिया
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
कि मिलेगा
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
तेरी पार्टी को केस नहीं दूंगा
Wow, that's missed the lot. Pandya ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Jax has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Tata end.
एक रन में ऐसा जैसे मुंबई इंडियंस रॉयल जीती भी गयो ऐसा
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Oh my,
Yeah.
my, that's just flown off the middle.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
the match
The bowler in the the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Last
One over left in the innings.
bye.
Bumrah to bowl it.
Without a doubt, bro, it has to be Bumrah. What the fuck are you saying? बाहर से तो भी वो दिखता है आउटसाइड में नहीं तो मैंने प्ले स्टाइल अगर ईच साइड में से चलो यार अटला इजी बॉल था पूछो तो शॉट मत लगता जो आओ मारे है वैसे मैं भेज रहा हूँ
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have been set a target of 165 runs.
Don આવી ગયા સામે
Here we go. First ball.
Good shot, a beauty.
Don આવી ગયા સામે રોહિત શર્મા ભાઈ
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that
Don,
ball
sir.
has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another six, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Rory goes bang, it's big, it's a maximum. And that's 4 in 4 balls, spectacular stuff.
Oh boy, 4 sixes in a row. It's just proving too easy at the moment. I feel like it might not be over just yet.
That's huge, that's a biggie. It is out of here, absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
આપણો યંગ બેટ્સમેન છે રિક રોલિન્સ. અબે પાગલ હે क्या? હે રિક રોલિન્સ પાગલ થઈ ગયો. હમણાં રોહિત શર્મા રન આઉટ કરી દે.
Caught, gone. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Misses everything.
ભાઈ જો મારે બિગ સબે કરવું પડે.
Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Mumbai, 41 for 1.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power. Too much width, and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed, and it just flew over the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
This is getting silly now. Another 6. Just brilliant power hitting.
Too good. That is huge.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
This is a brilliant show of power hitting. Another 6. And the tactics are all wrong at the moment by the bowler.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Finds the fielder with that shot.
रॉकेट रोलिंस. रोलिंस मतलब
Whacked away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
मेरे को हराएगा.
End of a huge over. 28 off it. Mumbai, 105 for 1.
मेरे को हराएगा.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
पावर प्ले में मैच खत्म कर दो क्या?
Oh well, don't even bother running.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the
लेट हो
boundary.
गया.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-on for mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Good shot. Beauty.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward.
खत्म भाई, पावर प्ले में मैच खत्म.
Launched it. Went for the textbook.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Does anybody care?
It's asking to be hit and it was smashed. It's gone high and long. 2
Cheat
maximums in a row.
Probably जीत गए.
Somehow they need to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2 and someone is really looking in the mood at the moment.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy did it get hit. Just brilliant.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that.
जीत गए.
Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
नहीं जीता अभी भी. 4 मिल गया था. Wide.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Brilliant shot. That's
ऐसा
one for
एक
the crowd.
साइड क्राउड को भी दे देता
That's
हूँ
just a
बॉल.
textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary.
जीत
Awesome
गए.
power. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness.
देखो
Class
वो
of
लोग
bowling.
भी 9 विकेट से जीते,
That's all
मैं भी
from
9
us in the
विकेट से
commentary
जीता.
box. It's been
देख
an
रहे हो.
amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
भाई भाई ऑन टॉप भाई, वो लोग भी 9 विकेट से जीते, मैं भी 9 विकेट से जीता. बढ़िया गेम था भाई. लाइक सब्सक्राइब करके जाना गाइस अगर तुम नए हो इस चैनल पे, और अगर तुम्हें रोज आईपीएल के मैचेस देखने हैं तो मैं रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगा. बेल आइकन दबा देना और सब्सक्राइब कर देना. बाय.